Is the Jaguars just picking everybody?
The Jaguars
Apparently,
want everybody.
Yeah.
They wanted a kicker.
They did. They wanted a kicker, and the deal was done.
Yeah,
apparently.
Just ask all the big time sources out there.
And those sources are not as good as our sources.
They're just not accurate.
So should we just dive into that real quickly, because that was kind of spicy.
Incredible.
Okay, so earlier on the live stream, for those that tuned in, thank you for tuning in. If you're new to it right now, hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to dive into a lot of Orioles news, but this was a fun moment for us on the stream. We had Ravens long snapper Nick Moore in the building. We were talking about free agency, and then the news broke. According to sources, Will Lutz was signing a 3-year deal to the Jacksonville Jaguars. So Nick, being friends with Will, did what anyone would do. They would text their friend, congratulations. Well, I think Nick got a little bit more than just a congratulations or thank you, man, text back. He got a lot more. So let's play that clip for you on what actually happened.
Will Lutz. Yeah. It's slightly premature from what I've been told. Not accurate information.
Oh, this is why we have the long snapper in
It's not
studio.
100% accurate. Let's just put it that way.
So don't you love when sources say that they have sources that this deal is done?
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's always about?
I spoke to somebody whose name starts with a W and ends with an L.
I was going to say, did you did you congratulate him?
Will's one of my boys.
Yeah,
Georgia.
Hey, Will, congrats on the fake deal.
I've known Will since 2012, and I was with him briefly with the Saints. So of course I texted him to say congrats on a 3-year deal with the Jags. I'm jealous. Go to Florida, but no, he's like don't believe everything you hear. So it's debunked here so far, and it could very well happen. He just said premature.
What a way to make your debut on Twitter. Make an account right now. Put out.
I heard. Tweet at Ian Rappaport. I heard this is fake news.
Yeah,
fake news.
I was just about actually.
This is awesome. We just broke that something was fake on the show.
Fake news.
And it may or may well not be.
If he signed somewhere else, that clip will be incredible.
Fake news.
So I think I've watched that clip at least 30, 40 times while I was clipping it.
I can't believe it just still to this moment, like the reaction of knowing Nick. I just wish we could have seen Will Lutz's reaction to getting a text from Nick. I hope that's how Will Lutz found out that there's this rumor.
It's like, what? What?
We broke it was the big thing. It was like, yeah, the Jaguars just went out and got Will Lutz. They got their kicker, 3-year deal.
And isn't this also, and there very well could have been some truth behind it, but it's also
sure they're talking.
Right. But this is something we bring up all the time, and it's no knock. Like, everyone wants to have the news, but just because it's out there doesn't mean that it's a done deal. And in this case, it certainly wasn't a done deal. And then what ended up happening? Will Lutz goes back to Denver on a 2-year deal.
I got the tweet.
And yeah, we'll pull that back up. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But someone shouted us out. Was it Matt King, I believe, was someone that shouted us out saying the Ryan Ripken Show reported it first. It's true. A plot twist. Source confirms that Will Lutz will stay in Denver. The first plot twist of free agency.
My first thoughts on this was that the plot never existed in the first place.
You know, and if Ian was watching the Ryan Ripken Show, he would have had the insider scoop.
He would have known. He would have known.
That would have been an all-time tweet if suddenly, like, Ian Rappaport's like, per the Ryan Ripken Show, this is actually fake. That would have been all-time.
Hey, one day it will. I think I told you guys this, and for all of our listeners out here, we try to make sure if we're going to, we're not in the news to break news necessarily. We try to be accurate with what we have. Yeah, we're not trying to be the insiders. Yeah. If news breaks that we know about, we'll gladly share. But I think you can trust us. At least I'll say we might know a little bit more information that if we do speak on something, we hopefully have the right idea.
I'm only an insider in the. We were talking about this before. Only an insider in the group chats. That's right. There is no better feeling than when you see something on Twitter of a guy getting traded or signed, and you're the first one to put it in the boys group chat, and everyone's like, "No way, seriously!" And you're like, "Yeah, I mean, I have sources," and it's just Adam Schefter.